Hi, it's Pedram. Nice to see you. It's Fundamentals of English Grammar 4th edition, Betty Azar. Its contents, syllabus. Prephrase, contents. Prephrase to the 4th edition, acknowledgements, chapter 1. Present time, 1-1, simple present and present progressive. 1-2, forms of the simple present and the present progressive. 1-3, frequency adverbs. 1-4, singular, plural. And 1-5, spelling of final S or ES. 1-6, non-action verbs. 1-7, present verbs. Short answers to yes or no questions. Chapter 2, past time. 2-1, expressing past time, the simple past. 2-2, spelling of ing and ed forms. 2-3, the principal parts of a verb. 2-4, common irregular verbs, a reference list. 2-5, regular verbs, pronunciation of ed endings. And 2-6, simple past and past progressive. 2-7, expressing past time using time clauses. 2-8, expressing past habit, used to. Chapter 3, future time. 3-1, expressing future time, be going to and will. 3-2, forms with be going to. 3-3, forms with will. 3-4, certainly about the future. 3-5, be going to vs will. 3-6, expressing the future in time clauses and if clauses. 3-7, using the present progressive to express future time. 3-8, using the simple present to express future time. 3-9, immediate future, using be about to. 3-10, parallel verbs. Chapter 4, present perfect and past perfect. 4-1, past participle. 4-2, present perfect with since and for. 4-3, negative question and short answer forms. 4-4, present perfect with unspecified time. 4-5, simple past versus present perfect. 4-6, present perfect progressive. 4-7, present perfect progressive versus present perfect. 4-8, past perfect. Chapter 5, asking questions. 5-1, yes or no questions and short answers. 5-2, yes or no and information questions. 5-3, where, why, when, what time, how, come, what, for. 5-4, questions with who, whom and what. 5-5, using what plus a form of do. 5-6, using which and what kind of. 5-7, using whose. 5-8, using how. 5-9, using how often. 5-10, using how far. 5-11, length of time, eat plus take and how long. 5-12, spoken and written contractions with question words. 5-13, more questions with how. 5-14, using how about and how and what about. 5-15, tag questions. Chapter 6, nouns and pronouns. 6-1, plural forms of nouns. 6-2, pronunciation of final S or ES. 6-3, subjects, verbs and objects. 6-4, objects of prepositions. 6-5, prepositions of time. 6-6, word order, place and time. 6-7, subject verb agreement. 6-8, using adjectives to describe nouns. 6-9, using nouns and as adjectives. 6-10, personal pronouns, subjects and objects. 6-11, possessive nouns. 6-12, possessive pronouns and adjectives. 6-13, reflexive pronouns. 6-14, singular forms of other and other versus the other. 6-15, plural forms of other, others versus the others. 6-16, summary of forms of other. Chapter 7, modal auxiliaries. 7-1, the form of modal auxiliaries. 7-2, expresses ability, can and could. 7-3, expressing possibility, may, might and maybe. Expressing permission, may and can. 7.4 using could to express a possibility. 7.5 polite questions. May I, could I, can I. 7.6 polite questions. Would you, could you, will you, can you. 7.7 expressing advice. Should and ought to. 7.8 expressing advice. Had better. 7.9 expressing necessity. Have to, have got to, must. 7.10 expressing lack of necessity. Do not, have to. Expressing prohibition. Must not. 7.11 making logical conclusions. Must. 7.12 tag questions with modal auxiliaries. 7.13 giving instructions. Imperative sentences. 7.14 making suggestions. Let's and why don't. 7.15 stating preferences. Prefer, like, better, would rather. Chapter 8 connecting ideas. 8.1 connecting ideas with and. 8.2 connecting ideas with but and or. 8.3 connecting ideas with so. 8.4 using auxiliary verbs after but. 8.5 using and plus to, so, either, neither. 8.6 connecting ideas with because. 8.7 connecting ideas with even though, although. Chapter 9 comparisons. 9.1 making comparisons with as. 9.2 comparative and superlative. 9.3 comparative and superlative forms of adjectives and adverbs. 9.4 completing and comparative. 9.5 modifying comparatives. 9.6 comparisons with less than and not as. 9.7 using more with nouns. 9.8 repeating and comparative. 9.9 using double comparatives. 9.10 using superlatives. 9.11 using the same, similar, different, like, alike. Chapter 10 the passive. 10.1 active sentences and passive sentences. 10.2 form of the passive. 10.3 transitive and intransitive verbs. 10.4 using the by phrase. 10.5 passive modal auxiliaries. 10.6 using past participles as adjectives, non-progressive passive. 10.7 participial adjectives, ed versus ing. 10.8 get plus adjective, get plus past participle. 10.9 using be used to, be used, accustomed to, and get used, accustomed to. 10.10 used to versus be used to. 10.11 using be supposed to. Chapter 11 count or non-count nouns and articles. 11.1 a versus an. 11.2 count and non-count nouns. 11.3 non-count nouns. 11.4 more non-count nouns. 11.5 using several, a lot of, many, much, and few, or a little. 11.6 nouns that can be count or non-count. 11.7 using units of measure with non-count nouns. 11.8 guidelines for article usage. 11.9 using the, or no articles with names. 11.10 capitalization. Chapter 12 adjective clauses. 12.1 adjective clauses introduction. 12.2 using who and that in adjective clauses to describe people. 12.3 using object pronouns in adjective clauses to describe people. 12.4 using pronouns in adjective clauses to describe things. 12.5 use singular and plural verbs in adjective clauses. 12.6 using prepositions in adjective clauses. 12.7 using whose in adjective clauses. Chapter 13 gerunds and infinitives. 13.1 verb plus gerund. 13.2 go plus ing. 13.3 verb plus infinitive. 13.4 verb plus gerund or infinitive. 13.5 preposition plus gerund. 13.6 using by and with to express how something is done. 13.7 using gerunds and subjects using it plus infinitive. 13.8 it plus infinitive using for someone. 13.9 expressing purpose with in, order to, and for. 13.10 using infinitives with to and enough. Chapter 14 Noun clauses. 14.1. Noun clauses introduction. 14.2. Noun clauses that begin with a question word. 14.3. Noun clauses that begin with if or whether. 14.4. Noun clauses that begin with that. 14.5. Other uses of that clauses. 14.6. Substituting so for that clause in conversational responses. 14.7. Quoted speech. 14.8. Quoted speech versus reported speech. 14.9. Verb forms in reported speech. 14.10. Common reporting verbs tell, ask, answer, reply. Appendix. Supplementary grammar charts. Unit A. A1. The present perfect versus the past perfect. A2. The past progressive versus the past perfect. A3. Still versus anymore. A4. Additional verbs followed by that clauses. A5. Additional expressions with be plus that clauses. Unit B. B1. Phrasal verbs. B2. Phrasal verbs. A reference list. Unit C. C1. Prepositional combinations introduction. C2. Preposition combinations reference list. Listening script. Trivia answers. Answer key. Index. Audio CD tracking list. Thank you for your attention.